I'm Amber and I am so excited to talk to you about the Premium Starter Kit. If you're thinking about getting started with oils, this is the absolute best way to do it. It's how the majority of people get started. And the reason why is it's such a great value, and two, it has like all the things you need to get started, which is why it's called a Premium Starter Kit. Pretty clever, right? Okay, so first up, here's the box. You'll see there are some pictures of some seeds, some fields, some DIYs. So Young Living, and then on the back it talks about stewardship. So Young Living has been around for more than 25 years. They are the best of the best in terms of essential oils and providing the highest quality essential oils. If you are just getting started, like this is the first time you're using essential oils, you're going to be wowed. If you've ever used anything else and you're making the switch finally, yay, you're also going to be wowed. So Young Living has what's called the Seed to Seal Promise. It is a commitment to quality and to making sure that we get the purest essential oils and essential oil infused products in the world. Like, the quality is so amazing. I've been to a few farms. Young Living owns some of their own farms. They partner with farms, and the amount of detail and research that goes into creating each of these essential oils is truly mind-blowing. So I know you're gonna love them. We are gonna hop into the oils in the Premium Starter Kit, but before we do that, when you get your Premium Starter Kit, you're gonna get everything in this box, and then you're gonna get to choose a diffuser. Diffusers are amazing. They're such a great way to ditch things like candles and room sprays and wax melts and all of these things that put toxins into the air that we're then breathing in that then have a negative impact on our body. Switching over to the diffuser not only is going to get rid of those toxins, but when you add the essential oils in, it's going to support your body. It's going to support your wellness rather than bringing things down and making you feel sick or like have issues that you don't even know that they're happening. This is going to support you completely, your emotions, your mind, your entire body. So the other reason I said affordability, the Premium Starter Kit, you get to choose a diffuser, and the diffuser you choose dictates the price of the Premium Starter Kit, but this one back here is called the Desert Mist. When you choose that one or the Dewdrop, they run for 10 hours. They have 11 light settings that my kids love to play with. It's only $165. You're gonna get 12 oils, a diffuser, a few samples, a couple extra Thieves products in here for $165. If you were to do that as a retail customer who was just kind of buying things one at a time, it would be more than $400 for everything you're going to get. So it's truly like the best way to get started just because of the price savings, and then you get a variety of things to try. So I kind of opened this because I got excited. When you open your box, you are going to get it and you're gonna be like, yay, happy dance. And then you're gonna open it. This top part has 10 oils. You definitely wanna take that out. Take this little secret compartment. There's a secret compartment that has 2 more oils, some roller tops, Ninja Red, which is an amazing supplement for your overall wellness, Thieves spray, which I'm spraying carts, spray toys, spray my keyboard, anything I want to keep clean that I'm going to be touching, and then Thieves hand sanitizer, which we all know what hand sanitizer does. This is infused with Thieves, Peppermint. It has a really great scent to it, and there's no harsh chemicals that are like going to hurt you. If you've seen any recalls for things, we don't have that issue with our Thieves hand sanitizer. So let me take these oils out so I can talk through everything with you. I'm going to go through the oils, but I do want to say this is not like a video about everything these oils can do. If we were going to do a video like that, it would take like 100 years because they can be used in so many ways. I just want to give you a quick introduction so when you get your kit, you're like, oh, I can use lavender. Oh, stress away. I remember Amber talking about that. And then whoever sent you this video or the link to it, they are going to be a wealth of information as well. So be sure to, if you have any questions, ask them. When you get your kit with a Dream Oiler, so that is our team, we are Dream Oilers, we have a ton of resources for you. So we have multiple Facebook groups where you can hop in, find information, ask questions, be in community with amazing people who are on the same journey with you. We have a website, we have what's called a Pixie set, like we have photo albums filled with really great photos of like how to use the oils, and things like that. If you want to share something, you can do that. So we've got you covered in terms of resources. So this is, again, just a quick introduction. If you have any questions, head to the person who sent you here. So first oil we're going to talk about is one of the first ones that we used as a family. Sorry, I'm just trying to situate this so I don't drop anything, because I am known to drop things. I'm extremely clumsy. We'll talk about how to help with that. No, I'm just kidding. There is not an oil that helps with clumsiness. There are some oils that help when you are clumsy and like hurt yourself. There are some oils for that, but not the clumsiness. That's just a character trait at this point. Okay, so lavender, one of the first oils I use it for sleep. It's an amazing oil for relaxing for me. And so this is one that we'll put in the diffuser at bedtime. Funny story, I think everyone needs to hear this. So this works great for me, great for my husband, great for my older son. When my younger son was about 8 weeks old, he stopped sleeping. Was it 8 weeks or 8 months? Dude, mom brain's a real thing. They're 6 and 8 years old now. So this was all, we got started with oils when Nolan, our older son, was 2 and Finn was 2 months. So it all kind of runs together. It might have been 8 months, whatever the case. I had been using lavender for sleep and it was working great for our whole family. So when Finn stopped sleeping through the night, I was like, oh, I got this. So I put some lavender in the diffuser. You guys, he woke up every hour and I was like, no. At the time I was a teacher, you got to wake up early when you're a teacher. And so what they say is if an oil doesn't do what you want it to do, keep trying it. Like give it some time to do what it's supposed to do. I was like, heck no, I am not doing that. So luckily I switched to another oil that comes in the premium starter kit. A lot of people like Peace and Calming for sleep. So I put this in the diffuser. Oh my gosh, you guys, I got to sleep that night. And so we have been diffusing Peace and Calming in his room ever since. They share a room now, and this one actually helps Nolan too. So we put Peace and Calming. My husband, who was a bigger skeptic than I was when we started all of this, he's actually the one who fills their diffuser every night. So Peace and Calming, lavender, great options for sleep. And that's the really good thing about the kit is everyone is different. So if you just buy one oil here, one oil there, you might try it and it might work. It's actually very likely that lavender will work for you, but there's some people who they need something a little different. So the premium starter kit gives you 12 options for all those things that you are wanting to work on, right? So Peace and Calming, in addition to sleep, it's also, I think of it as a tantrum tamer. So when Finn's being a little cranky, what I'll do is I'll put a drop of this just on my finger and I will rub it into the back of his neck. That helps him calm right down. The other thing about diffusing, so I'm gonna get out a couple more oils. When you diffuse, so I could do that, right? And I do that. I put it on the back of his neck. When I'm applying the oil to Finn, he's the only one who's getting the benefit of that. When we diffuse, everyone in the house is going to get the benefit of the essential oil. So sometimes what I'll do, I'm gonna bring out 2 more oils. Peace and Calming, Valor, and Stress Away are amazing for emotions. So these are 3 I like to put in the diffuser together. They smell so good together. And then that way, not only is Finn getting it for his tantrum, I'm getting it for the tantrum I'm about to throw because he's throwing his tantrums. Nolan's getting it because like his brother's yelling and cranky, and then my husband's getting it because he's like, oh my gosh, I am so over this. So we all get the benefits. The other cool thing about diffusing is your limbic system is like an emotional control center for your brain and your body. So when you're diffusing, you are actually supporting your emotions because you're inhaling the oils. So that sense of smell has a lot of impact on your emotions. So the oils are really powerful for emotions, for sleep, for things like that because of your limbic system and how the sense of smell impacts your emotions. All right, a little more about Stress Away and Valor. If you are ever stressed out, if you're feeling a little anxious about something, if you're feeling overwhelmed by all the things you need to do, one or both of these are going to be great for you. So Stress Away is my favorite essential oil. It smells like a beach vacation in a bottle. It has vanilla, cedarwood, lime, lavender, copaiba. It's a blend and like there's nothing better than it. It is, I like to put it behind my ears, on my neck, on my wrists. It's amazing. Valor is one that people like to use when they're feeling anxious. Valor means bravery or courage. So if you're needing some extra courage to get through maybe a hard time, or maybe the kids have like school, like jitters with school, whatever the case is, if you need some bravery, that's a great oil. You can put this on, just like I said, stress away. Diffusing it can help. There's diffuser jewelry, like if you want to get some, I have a couple bracelets and a necklace that have like lava beads, and then you're smelling the oils as well as it's applying topically because it's touching your skin. So there's so many ways to use the oils. All right, next up, we are going to talk about a couple of citrus oils since we're talking about emotions, because citrus oils are good for, they're happy oils. So if you're feeling sad, a citrus oil is always a great one to grab. Like I said, Stress Away has lime in it. Peace and Calming has tangerine. That's a more calming citrus. Lemon is a great bright scent. It smells like sunshine to me. If you could smell sunshine, it actually smells like lemons, guys, but like, let's pretend sunshine makes everyone happy. Citrus Fresh is a blend. So this has, all of the ingredients are right on the bottles, as well as how to use them. Not like use this for this, but like how many drops to use and how often. So Citrus Fresh has orange, tangerine, grapefruit, lemon, mandarin orange, and spearmint. This is a great one to diffuse if you need like some energy, some happiness. I like to diffuse this with a different oil that's not in the kit called Genius for homework. This is an oil that is good for creativity too. So if you need to like brainstorm something, or if your kids have a project for school or something, really, really good oil. It also helps to like take the odor out of the air. So if you cook something that doesn't smell so good or something like that, you can add this into the diffuser. If you have stinky shoes, you can make a spray. You just get an empty spray bottle, add like 5 or 10 drops of this, add some water, some witch hazel, spray those shoes so they don't smell anymore. Hockey gear. Our kids play, my husband played hockey. Ugh. Anything like that. I'm sure football, baseball, all the things are like that. Couple important things with citrus oils. Citrus oils they're also very good for detoxing. So what they can do is they can, say you're having a glass of water. You want to put citrus oils in glass or stainless steel, because if you put them in plastic, they're so good at taking the toxins out of things. It'll pull the toxins out of the plastic, and then you're drinking those, which is the opposite of what we want, right? So whenever you're drinking whenever you're using a citrus oil, like ingesting, totally optional. Some people don't like to ingest essential oils. You don't have to. I like a drop of lemon in my water, which I have. That's a personal preference. So, but when you do that, if you choose to do that, make sure that you're using glass or stainless steel. All right, so we talked about detoxing, which is good for your overall wellness. I want to talk about another oil that is very, very popular for that, and that is Thieves. So Thieves essential oil is, I think of it as the wellness keeper. This is an oil that so many people, it's their favorite oil. It's why they got started with Young Living. This is an immune supporting oil, so you can put this in the diffuser. We diffuse Thieves pretty much almost every day, if not every day, because I want our family to be well. And then I have rollers, so we'll roll it on the bottom of our feet. The kids like to do that themselves, so then it's not an argument of take this, do this, they just like do it. You guys, everyone needs Thieves in their lives all the time. Like, use Thieves all the time. Another oil that is great for immune support that's very gentle. So this one smells like Christmas time. It smells like those pine cones you can get at stores that are like scented? It's like that, minus the harsh chemicals that like cause issues with your body. This is only going to support you. So frankincense is another oil that supports the immune system. This is a super, super gentle oil. So if I'm not sure what to use for something, frankincense is like my first choice, because it does so many things. It helps so many of your body systems. It is one of my favorite things is to diffuse Thieves and frankincense together. When I was still teaching, I had I wasn't feeling good, and if you're a teacher or you know a teacher, it's more work to miss school than it is to actually go in. So the night before I wasn't feeling great, and I had, up to that point, I had only used frankincense for my face because it's when you want to apply if you want to get rid of this stuff or prevent these little love lines. So I was only using a drop each night for that. I just put it on after I wash my face before I moisturize, and you guys, it works wonders. So make sure when you get it, you use it that way. But it's one of the more expensive oils if you're gonna replenish it, like buy another bottle. So that was the only way I used it. I didn't share it, I didn't diffuse it. I was like, no, this is mine. And then I wasn't feeling good, so I searched in the group, and I was like, oh, people say frankincense. So I diffused the two. The next day I felt like a new person. It was amazing. So now whenever I think I'm coming down with someone or I want to be really proactive about our health, I diffuse these two together. The other thing, frankincense, so we talked about skin, immune support. It's also really good for your emotions as well. It's a very grounding oil. So what I like to do for this one for emotions, if I'm just feeling like out of control and I need to just like rein it all in, I'll put a drop of this right on the crown of my head. It really, really helps. If you need to focus or just like slow things down, this is a good oil too. So I'm thinking like homework time, concentration, focusing on stuff, work, whatever. That's a great one. All right, another oil for like wellness. They're all for wellness, but hold on, it's stuck. I dropped it. Give me a second. You guys, I think I told you at the beginning of this, I'm really clumsy. There's no oils for clumsiness. Okay, I'm back. So Raven is an amazing oil for breathing. Like, that's what we use it for. I'll put it in the diffuser with frankincense or Thieves or both. If at the first sign of like a cough or something like that, we'll put that in just to be proactive about our health. And there's another oil called RC. It's not in the kit. Sometimes I'll use that instead. But they just both really, really help to clear things up and keep things going. I also like to use this if I'm doing cardio. I want you to see something. So if you look at the caps on these two, they're different. This one actually has a child-proof cap. That's because you don't want to use this with kids under 6. Now, with Finn, I did choose to diffuse this before he was 6, but I did not apply it topically. So again, like as parents, like there's so much research out there. There's so many resources out there. There's books, there's blogs, there's careful with the blogs because it depends on the oils you're using. Like Young Living is pure, other ones there might be stuff about like aren't. But do your research, you make your decision. I also like to put this on my chest when I'm doing cardio because it just helps to open things up and helps me to not be out of breath sooner. So this is a great one for that. Another oil is peppermint. So another oil in the kit is peppermint. Peppermint is amazing for so many things. A few of the things we love it for are digestive support. I'm gonna pull out one more that's good for that as well. So digestive support. It's also really good for energy, and it's good for if you're like soreness. So I like to, when I have any sort of tummy anything, peppermint and digize. Digize, I think, digestive system. So these two are great for your digestive system. Digize, I gotta be real honest here. I hate the smell of it. It smells awful to me. But I use it because it works. So to mask the smell of what I don't like, I make a roller and I put 20 drops of peppermint and 10 drops of digize and then just carrier oil. Carrier oil is any fatty oil like jojoba oil, coconut oil, vegetable oil that you would use. And what it does is it dilutes the essential oil, but it also makes it so when you roll it on, I'm like rolling it on my stomach down here. When you roll it on, it is going to be, it's going to help it to not dissolve, what's that word? so quickly. Not like it absorbs better. Does that make sense? I hope so. So Digest and Peppermint are great for that. Honestly, that's all I use Digest for. My husband likes to put, this is a Vitality, he likes to put a drop on his finger and put it on his inner cheek, and he feels like that helps with digestive support really quickly. Peppermint is also good for energy. So if you diffuse peppermint and lemon in the morning, that's a great combo to get started, get going. It's just really energizing. It's also, a lot of people love, including us, we diffuse peppermint, lavender, and lemon. So that sounds weird because we always say lavender, lemon, and peppermint, LLP. That is great for diffusing when the seasons are changing and you've got like, you know, your eyes are itchy, your nose is questionable. Diffuse that and it just helps so much. You can also make a roller of lavender, lemon, and peppermint, roll that on. The other thing about citrus oils that I wanted to mention is they can cause photosensitivity, which means if I just put like a swipe of lemon across like my sinuses and nose and went out and tanned, I could get sunburned really bad there. So you want to make sure if you're going to be out in the sun that you're not applying the citrus oils in places where the sun is going to shine. Okay, so that's like a serious like safety thing. You want to make sure that you're not doing that. Don't, I dropped another one, guys. Good news is they're really durable. Neither of them broke. Don't drop your oils at home. But the other thing is like, you don't want to go put essential oils on and go tanning or something like that. So just be smart, be logical. All right, last oil, we're going to talk about peppermint and Panaway together because these are both great if you have sore muscles, if your head is bothering you. Panaway, what I like to do if my head is not happy is I will put a drop on my fingers and then I'll put it into my temples, and then peppermint I'll put on my hands, and I put, when my head is bothering me, I can like feel the exact points that are making my head want to explode. So I will rub peppermint right onto those points. You are supposed to dilute, or according to the directions, dilute these with carrier oil. So it's 1 drop essential oil to 4 drops carrier oil. The first time you're using that, I definitely recommend diluting them because they are hot oils. They have mint and wintergreen in Panaway has wintergreen, so those can be hot oils. My sister, she gets pain along her jaw, so she likes to put Valor, Panaway, and peppermint together just on her jaw. She does it neat. Her skin it doesn't bother her, so play around. She likes the feeling of just them like neat. If you ever put an oil on and your skin feels hot, add carrier oil. Don't add water. Add carrier oil, and what that will do is it'll dilute the essential oil, and then that feeling of hotness will go away. All right, Panaway, you guys, this stuff is magical too. Like all of them, so good. And that's just the beginning. So that is just covering the very beginning. You also get these roller fitments. So these can go right onto your oil so that you can roll it right on. Stress Away, I highly recommend putting one of these on. I love Stress Away. It goes everywhere with me. But I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, ask the person who sent you this. And excuse me, if you when you grab your starter kit, we will see you in our Dream Whalers groups. I can't wait to meet you. I'm so excited for you to get started. I know for our family, these have been just little bottles of blessings. Honestly, I feel like they've helped us with so many things. And I'm excited for you to see that with your family too. So have a great day. Bye.